What's up, everybody? Hey, it's me, Chelsea. Okay, so today I am coming to you for a huge reason. Okay, so I work in car sales. I come to you all the time live asking you for advice on my journey, selling cars on Facebook, using social media as an outlet. Well, today I'm not selling cars, okay? I am selling something so much bigger than that. And I don't even really think I need to sell it to you because it is what it is. Um, so let me explain this to you a little bit. Okay, why am I here? I'm here for a woman named Michelle. If you haven't seen the feed yet, if you haven't been seeing all my shares, might have gotten a little crazy there because there's been a lot. Every 30 minutes, someone in a group that I'm a part of has been going live. That's 48 of us. 48 of us all came together for one reason, and this is the reason. The other day, it's a group. I'm in Sales Hustlers. I'm in a couple other ones. And basically every morning I get on there while I'm doing my hair and I watch a video of someone that's inspiring in the auto industry, and they get me pumped for the day. You know, what I'm going to sell, they get me on track. Um, and I get on there the other morning curling my hair, and Sean Hayes hits me with, this morning he woke up and he saw a video that Michelle posted, and she has been diagnosed with a very aggressive stage 3 cancer. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? How did this happen? I don't personally know Michelle, but I am a part of Quick Page. It's something that her and Chad Morgan, they run it together. And so I'm a part of that. And in the auto industry, we definitely use that, for, especially if you're a part of social media, it's a quick way to send things to your customers. And it's a huge thing that, has changed my car sales. So, and I've gotten advice and tips from Chad before about using the program and all of that. So when Sean Hayes said this in a live video, I was like, what? No, I cannot start my day off like this. And it really just hit home with me. I was like, affected. For the rest of my day, I was affected. I thought about it. I thought about it. I thought about it. And boom, let me tell you that whenever they reached out to the Sales Hustlers group and they said, hey, we're going to do something amazing. We're going live for 24 hours, kind of like what you would see on TV, like a telethon when people take live donations and that type of thing. If you haven't yet, I'm going to stop right now. Share my post right now. Share it. Do whatever you can. I want it to get to as many people as possible because this is very important. So Sean, Glenn Lundy, and a woman named Lisa were sitting there. Lisa texted Glenn and said, what are we going to do? Not like, hey, should we do something for her? Or, what's, should we do something for her? No, she said, what are we going to do? And Glenn and Sean were sitting in a room together. They read the text message out loud and they said, Glenn goes, have you ever seen those live television shows where they take donations and that type of thing? We're going to do that. But it's going to be live on Facebook. I don't know anybody else that's ever done this before. So we have this whole spreadsheet, 48 of us in the group, all came together. Each time slot has been booked. We've been doing this since midnight. So, almost half. We're almost halfway through. We are halfway through. But we've been doing this since midnight, and I want to hit you with a number really quick. We have already raised $22,600. Can I get some hearts? Can I get some likes? Because that is freaking amazing. And let me go back really quickly. Michelle never once said, I need help. She never once said any of that. If you watch the video that I posted a while ago, I think a couple of hours ago, I said, watch this video before you come into my live. And if you didn't before, make sure you do it after, because Michelle's video hit me so hard. I cried the entire time because I want to tell you guys right now my biggest fear in life. I have two sons, if you don't know. My biggest fear in life is leaving them or them leaving me. I couldn't imagine being hit with the fact that I have something inside of my body that isn't an easy fix. It's not going to be something that just goes away. She's going to have to fight. So she's going to have to, the journey that she's about to be on is so beyond what we could imagine. Could you imagine not knowing every day, unless you were under a scan every single second of the day, your anxiety level has to be here, because you don't know if it's growing. You don't know if it's staying the same. You don't know if it's getting smaller. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to get as many donations as I can possible for her, because the one thing that I don't want her and Chad or her children to have to worry about is freaking money to get the surgery that's going to change her life, to stay with her kids, to be there for them growing up. This is not a joke. This is so serious. And if you haven't, I have at the top of the description, I put the GoFundMe page in there. The video is also on there as well. So if you can't find it on my page because there's so many live feeds going on, just check that out whenever we're through here, or keep following the live feeds. Every I have had, I think in the moment that I watched the video and I just saw her so calm, she was so calm, and she was recording like step by step the process, and she's doing so good. Like I don't know how she is behind closed doors. I don't know any of that. But I can't believe, it makes me feel so honored to be a part of this 24-hour live-a-thon. Just a 30-minute segment doesn't even seem like enough to me. Because you can tell just through the video clips that she did, from her getting her biopsies to the first scans to actually finding out, moments after she found out, she started taking video, and it was like you saw the shock. You felt it, like chills, literally. It just came over me, and it was like, I can't imagine what she's thinking right now. I'm thinking this, that, and the other thing, and I'm not even her. So I couldn't imagine. And being a mother and just having that maternal instinct, knowing that she said in the video she didn't even want to tell anyone. She knew by herself. She started recording the video, and she didn't want to tell Chad. She didn't want to tell her kids. She didn't want to tell anyone, because she didn't want them to have to feel the scared feeling that she was feeling in that moment. And I totally, completely understand. Once again, if you haven't already, make sure you're hitting that share button. We got to get this everywhere, guys. So, secondly, to do my part, I am, in the month of August, every single car that I sell, I'm going to give $100 to the fund. So every single car that I sell, even if it's a mini deal, that means you're getting the whole thing. I'm going to give $100 to Michelle and to Chad and her family. So I'm not that bad of a salesman. I'm actually kind of good. So on Saturday, I sold 3 cars. I'm going to carry those over into August as well, just for you. So right there's $300. To $22,635 we're up to. Keep sharing, you guys. This has to get everywhere. So pretty much, when I think of, the situation that she's in and all of that, and what she's going to have to go through, she doesn't have insurance. Maybe she's like going through starting to get that now, but then, everything's going to be jacked up because they're going to raise the prices on her. When you have cancer and you go to get insurance, it's not like it's cheap. So she has surgeries up against her. She's got a lot, she has a lot going on, and her life, just like mine right now, I feel like it's moving, and then boom. Could you imagine just one day you feel a lump and you go into the doctor's office, you did a little bit of Google research and you thought like, okay, don't panic. And then all of a sudden it's every single thing that you feared. And your life as it's moving is just put completely on hold. And you have to be the strong one. You can't just go, keep going to work, keep doing this, keep doing that, keep going to the doctors, and keep a like smiling face on in front of your kids and not go into a bedroom somewhere and just bawl your eyes out. I mean, the processing, the mindset, and all of that she's probably going through at this stage, and even what's up to come for her, has to be something that we can't even fathom unless you've been through it before. It's just something like, this is a major thing. She has stage 3 of very aggressive cancer. She's a beautiful woman. You never would think anything like that would happen, but then you have to prepare for it. And also, if you're wondering why I'm reaching out to you guys, is because, let me ask you one question. Do you have a $50,000 account set aside just in case you get cancer? Do you? Because I don't. And maybe no, I don't. So if that's a normal thing to people, let me know, because I need to start saving. But I don't think anyone ever plans on that. And it's not that she's not going to get through it or anything like that. But if we can take the financial burden off of her and have her and Chad think, not be thinking of one more thing that they have to worry about on top of keeping their business strong, then that's what I'm here for. And also, think about it. If you were in her shoes, I mean, what would you do? What would you do? Would you quit your job? Would you focus on your health? Would you be able to pay for it all? And then after all of that, have to spend, work 20 times harder when you're supposed to be recovering just to be paying for all the medical bills. So that's scary, guys. But if you're just now popping in, so basically what we're doing is we are raising money for Michelle because she just got diagnosed with stage 3 of very aggressive cancer. I want to talk a little bit about the group that I'm in too, so you kind of fully understand. So this group, there's a bunch of them actually that I'm involved in, but I watch the Sales Hustlers, so Dave Benson, Sean Hayes, Rise and Grind, which is Glenn Lundy. Then there's Auto Dealer Live, David Villa, and some other groups as well. But basically, when you combined all of us people in the auto industry together, we're all in there for a movement. We're trying to change the way that people perceive car sales. So I think if you really add up all the groups that I'm in, there's probably a good 30,000 people. And they all have something to do with sales or the auto industry, maybe like a program that we use, maybe like some type of product that we sell. So everyone in the live videos over the next 24 hours, well, over the next 12, because we're just finishing up, but anyone in here on these live videos are all part of the auto industry. And we have been just thrown back because Michelle is a huge part of that. She's a part of QuickPage, which we definitely use and promote on the Sales Hustlers page. It's a great app, and it's helped out my sales a lot. So that's where I know her from. I don't know her personally. I just know of her because her and her boyfriend, or I don't know, is Chad and Michelle married? Question mark. But if not, so her and her boyfriend, or her and her husband, they are the ones that run it and all of that. So when they were getting me set up on QuickPage and everything, those are the people that I communicated with. And for us to all come together in the auto industry and just be like, let's do this. We sell cars every day. We sell cars every day. We go to work, we grind, we make money, we sell people cars, and we make them happy. And that's the big part of it. Your customer service, making people happy. Because we're changing car sales. We're not doing the same old thing where you sit down with somebody and they're like, well, if you want this car, you got to buy it for this price. No, that's not what we're all about. So the fact that we were all, we're all in this group, we're moving, we're doing big things, and then boom, this happened. It affected me, and it affected obviously 48 other people in the group to all come together. We have a timesheet, the Excel spreadsheet. Each time since midnight, someone has been on 30 minutes consecutively for 12 hours. That's awesome. Share this video if you haven't shared this video, because I can see who shared it. So afterwards, I'm going to look and be like, why didn't you share my video? But, so we're here to raise money for Michelle and Chad and her family so she can just focus on strength and getting better and, not worry about anything else. So actually, also, if you're just popping on, the month of August, every single car that I sell in the month of August, I'm giving $100 to the fund. So also, if you're looking for a car, come and see me because I'm going to donate. It's like a 5-way street. So where am I at right now? I'm 16 minutes in and I was rambling the whole time. I thought it was like 2 minutes in. I can talk a lot, trust me. So does anybody have any questions about it? Soulmates. I like that. I love that. If anybody knows me as well, I've been with my boyfriend for years and he's probably never, well, he's never going anywhere, but we never really bring up marriage or anything like that because we're perfect the way that we are. So, soulmates, I really like that. $22,685. Keep going. So, I want to know, hit me with a like if you've already watched Michelle's video, if you know what I'm talking about. I got my laptop over here too, so I'm just making sure everyone can hear me. I'm not blabbing on. Okay. So I know we had, and let me explain this to you guys too. The whole goal for all of us is that we have to share this video because the more 48 of us, you have to think 48 of us have been sharing each other's video for the past 12 hours. So think about how many people branch out and see that in 48 hours. So if we have the 48 of us sharing the video plus everybody else that's watching each individual feed, we have no connection together. We live all the way across. We have people that live in Australia, Bali, crazy, everywhere. So if we have shares everywhere, Mom, hi Mom, the GoFundMe page is fightwithmichelle.com. Thank you, Gary, for letting her know. So fightwithmichelle.com, that also has the video on there and some other cool stuff. But if you see what I'm saying, so all of us coming together, if we share the video, 48 plus whoever else shares our videos, then that's more and more donations. And we're doing this for her. So literally it was something that when it happened, we were all in shock, and some geniuses that run this group were like, let's get together, let's do a live-a-thon, let's do this. So Michelle and Chad can focus on just recovery and nothing else. And like I said before, do you have a fund just sitting around in case you get cancer? So you could pay all of your hospital bills and do that type of thing? No, you probably don't. And if you do, go you, because you're probably like, well, you're probably like scared of life. But if you have a separate account for cancer, you're really thinking things through. So let me just for anyone else that's been coming on, and I might just keep repeating the same thing, but I know people are coming on at different times and that type of thing, so I want to make sure everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Michelle and Chad Morgan. She was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, very aggressive cancer. Everyone in the Sales Hustlers group that I'm a part of has all come together. Even if they're not in the 30-minute segments, they're still sharing, they're still liking, they're still donating. We're all coming up with things at our dealerships to support her. It's not just like it's going to be over after this 24-hour live. And if you're tuning in afterwards, don't worry about it. There's no stop on when you can stop donating. It's still open. Fightwithmichelle.com, so don't give up. If you watch this after I post it, you can still donate. Don't worry. But I really want people to watch her video afterwards, because there's not really anything that I need to say to push you to do it. You're going to watch this video and just feel for her in the moment. She recorded everything. I don't know if I could have done that. I don't know if I could have I share a lot with people, especially now that I'm big into social media and stuff like that. The power of social media is, as you can tell here, $22,800 or $685. The power of social media is huge. We have gotten that money in since midnight, so 13 hours. We've raised $22,685. And you can't tell me that social media isn't powerful. But I don't know if I could have shared that. She's a strong woman. And I don't know, in my mindset, because I'm not going to lie, mentally I feel like I'm weak compared to Michelle, because I don't know how I could have kept it together and, just shared that raw emotion. I think when I was watching it, I just really was like examining her expressions and all of that. And I'm like, she's a mom. She's such a mom. That's what we do on a daily basis. We go through things in life. We struggle. We get back up. We struggle. We get back up. But we never let our kids know what's going on. And I think that really stemmed where she was coming from, because you can tell that within herself, she was just, doing everything that she could to not just be jello and give in to the emotion that she was feeling. She was like shocked and just scared, but strong, so strong. And that's another reason why I am so glad to be doing this for her, because it's an inspiration to have watched that video. It really is. And I also know that there's people every day that have it worse. We can never take life for granted, but if anyone deserves it, you will see after watching her video that she definitely deserves it. Her and her family deserve it. And we just want to be grateful. I mean, we are grateful that she is getting this money in, and that she can just focus on her health, focus on her family, and just not focus on work and, making sure that she can pay the bills and still get the recovery that she needs. That's never something that I would want to choose between. That is never something I would want to choose between. Being able to keep myself healthy and get better and stick around and, be here, because you have to change your mindset for that. You have to really change your mindset for that. You have to just focus on your recovery. You can't think about other things, or your mind is slipping up. In car sales, mentally, you have to be strong. You can set your game off. You could go from selling 22 cars a month to 4. If you're not in the right place, if you have too much stuff going on, that definitely can affect you. And that has a lot to do with, if we have to stay strong and, to be able to do our line of work, just think about how strong mentally she has to stay to endure everything that she's about to take on. It's a journey. It's definitely a journey. Somebody said, I think Glenn has something to say. Say it, Glenn. Glenn's got his hand raised. Should I invite him into the live? Let's see. Glenn, can you come in here? I just tried, and I think it's working. Is it working? I didn't know you could do this. Oh, no, it didn't. Hold on. Things are about to get exciting. Has a question. Keep sharing, keeps getting those donations. Glenn has a question. Glenn has a question. Glenn, I'm inviting you.
Hello.
On live, Glenn.
What's up, girl?
Hey, I'm just talking about raising money for Michelle.
I know you're doing a great job. It's awesome.
Thanks.
I love it. This whole thing has been awesome, hasn't it?
Yeah. Like mind-blowing. Mind-blowing.
Yeah. Seriously mind-blowing. I've never seen anything like. Look, I just noticed my tongue's blue. I was eating a sucker with my kids.
I see that. Nice.
I didn't realize I was going live, but no, I always watch your stuff and I love your stuff and I love what you're doing for Michelle today. And you're just this powerful human being, just like Michelle is a powerful human being. That's why we're all pulling together for her. And so I just had to pop on. I mean, you're doing $100 for every car that you sell.
$100.
Girl, that's
$100.
crazy. Right? That's crazy. That's over the top because I know the car business and I know sometimes you might only make $100 and then you got to pay taxes on that.
Michelle.
That's incredible. And ever since the first video I ever watched of you, there's something special about you. And so I had one question.
What's up?
When are you going to come work for me?
He said it.
I need you at Dan Commons. You're such a powerful person.
I know. You know what? If we can just get Brandon on board to go into Kentucky.
Well, I don't know where Brandon's at right now, but I mean, you need to tell Brandon to give me a call or a voice or a something because we got to get on the horn. I got to get you down here in Kentucky with the Dan Cummins crew. We need people just like you, especially strong, powerful women like you with your energy and your aura. And I mean, your willingness to help and to give. Like you obviously have incredible character as well as talent. And so I need you. I need you on the Dan Cummins team.
Brandon's watching live inside. I know he is. I came out in the truck so the kids didn't interrupt the video. So, like, he's probably in there like, we need to have a talk whenever you come in.
Well, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I know you're on the live. Next up is Megan Saxey. I think it's her time, actually, right now. So we better hop off of here. Thank you. Okay. And everybody go to Megan Chabra's page. We'll keep this live-a-thon going. Thanks, Chelsea. You're the best.
Bye, Glenn.
All right.
Okay, guys. So I'm going to say goodbye. It's time for me to go. Megan is going live, and don't miss it. I'm going to drop her link below right after this video uploads. So don't miss Megan. She's awesome. And she's also like one of my BDC inspirations. And she has a Kentucky accent, so it's awesome to watch her. All right, I'm going to finish. Even if this video is over, keep sharing. I want to see what we can do with the power of social media. And for Megan and her family, breast cancer awareness. And Megan, I love you, girl. Stay strong.